the name and the greeting. So let me show you here. If I go back to settings and go general here under bot settings, general tab. So here is the greetings text, right? So in previous video, we talked about that. Here we can update the greeting. And if you click, see how it looks. So this is how your messenger initially looks on phone. So this is the kind of only information new visitors have about you if they happen to use messenger on their phone, and which is a very typical case. You know, people are spending a lot of time on their mobile devices on messenger app. It has more than 1.3 billion active monthly users. So even if you as a business owner are not using messenger or Facebook, your ideal customers are there. And so that's why it makes sense to for you to look into whole messenger and messenger bot thing. What I'm trying to say is your messenger kind of initial page, or the messenger page, I'm trying to use the website like terms. Your business messenger is the way people communicate. So I think it helps in terms of user experience if you provide them additional information about business through static links, and that's what menu facilitates. That's what I'm trying to say. Of course, you know, you can set up the bot and you can have humans responding to people's questions, but if you give them like static links, details about your business, that might be helpful. So let's, what are the typical things in navigation for a website? It's like about us page, products page, services page, contact us page, testimonials page, right? So you can set up all those things under menu. So let's try to set up a couple of things. I'm gonna go back to automation, main menu. Okay, so you can just click within this main menu box, and you can start putting in the title here. So this is one menu item. Let's say I'm going to start with services, right? Like this is the business services that you offer. And you can, when you click, you'll see this edit menu item window here. When you click on services, you will see all these options here. So when pressed, you have three choices. Either you can open a sub menu, you can reply with message when people press on the services button, or you can open a website. You can open a web view. Web view is something I'll talk about more. When people are on their mobile devices, if you send them to a website, it doesn't send them to Safari or Chrome on your phone. No, what it does is opens a new window within the messenger, which is called web view, right? It changes the view from the default messenger view where you can, you know, do the conversation, messaging back and forth. It opens a new window within the messenger app called web view. So they will be sent there, but it is like a browser, but it's opened within the messenger. And so if I select open a sub menu, as you can see here, it's going to open a new item underneath services. And again, I can go and define that item, right? So that's sub menu. If you choose reply with message, then it'll give you two options: either create a new message or select existing message. You can use messages that you have created for other purposes. You can repurpose those messages here. For example, let me click here, select existing message. As you can see here, it's showing me welcome message, educational message, question about Facebook engagement, So these are all the flows. You can say these are all the flows. Flows are conversational sequences, right? So those messages I created while, talking about other stuff. You can repurpose those. You can use those messages as a menu item, or you can create a new, right? It'll just take us to the message editor. We can go to the flow builder and create new message there. Or you can open a website. You can send them to a link here. It'll open the web view. So those are the three options. Also, there are top level of the menu is limited to 3 items max. Submenus are limited to 5. So at top level, you can have only 3 items. So let's say I had services and I just clicked on this one. I'm gonna say about us, and okay, so the third is already taken by powered by ManyChat message, right? Like ManyChat link is the third one. So for free version, you can only have 2 top level items in your menu. But of course, you can open submenus, and submenus have 5 items, and submenus can have their submenus, right? Hopefully that's the case. So let's test it out. So I just clicked on services and selected submenu for services. I'm gonna say service 1. And then this can be service 2, right? Just to give you an example. So now let's click on service 1. You see it gives me option to open a submenu. And if I go there, okay, so you can only have 2 levels of depth. Service 3. So from services, I could nest service 1 level down. From service 1, I could open one more level down, but now it stops. Now it does not give me open a submenu. So there is a limitations in terms of how deep you can go with the menu items. Cannot add more than 3 levels of menu. Yep, so it's limited to 3 levels. And each level can have 5 options, right? So it's still a lot of choices in terms of menu item availability, what you want to list as a menu item. You still have a lot of choices. Top level, you have 2 choices, like this services and about us. And then you can have 3 level down, and each level you can have, this is a sub level, so you can have 5. So each level can give you, so basically a lot. I was trying to do the math, but a lot of choices here. What's important is what you want, whatever is the highest priority, whatever you want to see your visitors the most, you should keep as the top item, right? Like this. If you really want to prominently display services, then use services there. It could be something else. If you have a promotion, if you have something going on, then you might want to keep that as the top level item. And then of course you have 2 choices, right? So I would say whatever is highest importance, keep it at the top. It could be your latest promotion, or it could be your services, or I don't know, what's your goal, like for your messenger bot? What do you want it to do mainly? I've seen sometimes people want to show their latest deal promotion, so you can do that. Sometimes people have a fixed call to action. People want to send the messenger visitors to their Facebook page or their Facebook group or some other destination, then you can do that. So hopefully you can see that this is like the navigation for Messenger, and you get this ability to have a menu when you hook up the bot. It's not by default in the Messenger, not at least that I'm aware of, but as soon as you hook up the bot, it'll give you that menu, and then you can populate that. And once you switch to Pro version, this powered by ManyChat link will not be there. So you'll have more choices. But again, this is not similar. A user has to go and click on that. So let me see if I can open my Messenger. So this is the desktop Messenger view. As you can see here on the left hand side, you'll see the bars. The menu is not visible by default. People have to click. So remember that, like, even though I said like you want whatever you want to prominently display, you display it top on the menu. It is not visible all the time, right? People have to click on the menu icon and then it opens up. So hopefully it makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to repeat. This is Samir with Chatbot Marketing Center. I am doing the series of educational Facebook Lives here. My goal is to teach you everything you need to know about marketing messenger bots for your business. So that's what we have been doing. We just talked about the menu in Messenger, the menu functionality in Messenger, how you might be able to use that. So that's one thing. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about. And that was the audience. Yeah, so this is a test bot. The first thing that you see in your ManyChat interface is the dashboard, the top item on the left corner, on the left column. And it'll show you the active subscribers. And you have you can select the time range here, the calendar range. Also, when you go to the dashboard, you will see the account ID. That's that's a unique Facebook page ID. And below the account ID, you'll see this link. Now, this is the link to your Messenger bot. You want to give people this link. It's one way to promote your bot, and it's like your business card, like one way to think of it. If you want more people to subscribe to your Messenger bot, you want to promote your Messenger bot, then you can give people this link. You can use that in your email signatures and any other place where you can send information. You can use this link. So when you click on that link, it will take me to a new Messenger window because I'm on the desktop. And basically what it'll do is, if you are new, it'll take you to Messenger and it'll bring you to the Get Started button. That's where it'll take you. So, okay, hang on. So use that link to promote your Messenger. And basically, when you send this link, people click on that, they'll be taken to Messenger, or they'll see the Get Started button. They click on the Get Started button, and then they will see the welcome message. Now, so at least it should take me to, yeah. Okay, so you can see it's showing me the welcome message here. Now, it will not show me Get Started button because I am already subscribed. It only shows the Get Started button in the Messenger for those people who are not subscribed yet. But I'm already subscribed, so it'll show me the welcome message immediately. So it says, welcome Samir, this is Samir's bot. Thanks for stopping by. If anytime you want to stop receiving messages, just type stop or unsubscribe. Can I use this chat to deliver the guide you requested, and keep in touch. So this is the message we have come up with. And you might be wondering that, what am I talking about here? I'm saying, can I use this chat to deliver the guide you requested? If people are just visiting you through this link, then that's not the right context. right? Because I build the welcome message in a different context. I was earlier showing how to drive traffic, and I was showing one way to drive traffic is to offer them lead magnet, the free guide. And when people click on the get started button, when people have landed from one of the um, traffic mechanisms called growth tools, and then when they start the get started button, they will be expecting the guide. So that's why you want to talk about this. So that this brings up an important point here, that you want to customize your welcome message in a way so that it talks in reference to the proper context, right? Like here, if you say, let's say you send a friend or someone you knew, you wanted them to check out your bot, you send them this link, and if they see this kind of message, and when the bot talks about, welcome and thanks for stopping by, and anytime if you want to stop receiving message, you can type stop or unsubscribe, that is all good, they will get that. But if you start talking about free guide here, then it'll confuse your users, right? So what you want to do is your welcome message should be crafted to cover all possible cases. I just wanted to kind of mention that, and I think when we going forward, I will kind of whenever I work on welcome message, I will do that. So for now, what I'll do is I'll change the welcome message, at least so that it's consistent. So in order to change the welcome message, you go to automation, welcome messages, welcome message, rather just one message, and I'm going to say edit. Okay, so as you can see, it's showing me a totally different message here. So that's what's going on. Let's see. Okay, so my hunch is that we were not looking at the... Okay, let me search for the test bot here. I might be looking at the wrong messenger. So here, this is the message stream we need to be looking at. No, apparently that's the right one. So I'm looking at the right message stream. And this is, you open this conversation with m.me, testbot can see that you used their link. So I need to figure out like what is going on here, right? Like you see, I was expecting to see a different message, but I'm not seeing that. So I think this is a good break point for us. What I'll do is I'll have to go back and figure out that what is going on. The welcome message is this. This is what I expected to see whenever I expected to see like, hello, welcome, I'm testbotsbot. Thank you for checking me out. Do you have a question? That's the message I expected when let me go and click one more time. So I'm going to go to the dashboard and I'm going to click on this thing one more time. My apologies. It just, for some reason, the Facebook Live, when I use a tool, it just slows down even the connection. Of course, my connection probably is not the best one, but without the Facebook Live, it's not so slow. Yeah, so I just scrolled down, I loaded that, and it might not be showing me the right old message here. So usually there is a timestamp above the message. By that, looking at the timestamp, you can tell when the message was delivered. So I see a timestamp here, March 26th, but I don't see a timestamp above this. So it's making it a little more confusing that what's going on. One thing I'll try to do is I'll type hi. I'm trying to reset the conversation here. So I said hi, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to close all of this. Okay, so when I said hi, I expected the bot to reply hi because that's what I've set up. And so that's working correctly. Now by mistake, I closed my, so I'm going to open, I closed the ManyChat window. So I opened that. So as you can see, we are, this is pretty unscripted. So as the problems arise, I'm going to go and try to debug and show you what exactly happened. And what I'm going to do is I closed all Messenger windows that are open. I'm going to even close all Facebook windows here. And I'm going to click on this m.me link. And then now I'm trying to see whether I'm getting a new message or not. I was seeing a message, but then I was not sure whether that was the recent message or that was an old message. So to reset, I typed hi and the bot responded hi. And then now I'm coming back to see. Okay, so what's happening is it brings me here and it does not fire anything. You see, like this was the conversation I just had at 2:30 p.m. my local time. So apparently when I click on the m.me link, it's just not doing anything. And that's what we'll try to talk more in the next series, right? Like what's going on? What's the expected behavior? So I'm going to stop. Again, thank you so much. If you are watching the replay, comment number 2 in the message in the comments below under the Facebook Live. And I'm Samir Ranpara with Chatbot Marketing Center. And I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time to talk more about messenger bots. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.